Yeah, but I'm not worried about my Tottenham career. I'm worried about Tottenham and about the players, and it was very, very important. 11 months without music in the away dressing room, without a smile, without happiness, and they did it. And I'm very happy with them. I'm very happy for them. I think if somebody didn't watch the game and just know the result, I think that was very, very difficult for us to win. But I think the feeling is that we were closer to the 4-0 than West Ham was to the 3-1. But this is Premier League, and their first goal changed things a little bit. And I think also my players, they paid the price of a very, very difficult week. A week where they arrived from national team. Some of them arrived from difficult matches, some of them traveling. Changed the manager, arrives a new guy, new training sessions, new ideas, the emotional thing that surrounds that. I don't think is ever easy for a football player to work with a coaching staff, and the next day other people is there. So difficult things to process. So I think physically the team had a break, and probably also a little bit scared of that mental barrier of the bad results away. So the last 20-25 minutes was not easy, but I think we played very, very well for about an hour, really, really well, and I'm very happy for the boys. I think Dele was like the team. He was brilliant for 60-65 minutes, and then he paid also the price. He paid also the price of the tiredness. So he went a little bit down, but I think it was the old Dele Alli, the Dele Alli of a couple of years ago, that impressed not just England but the world. He did exactly what I wanted him to do, with 2 days of work, important selection of information, tried to make clear for him exactly the spaces where we wanted him to play, offensively and defensively. Intelligent football player to understand what we wanted, and very, very important for the team. Really pleased with this performance.
Joseph.
The piece of skill is amazing, but for me what is more amazing is the mental thing in relation to that. You know, you only do that if you are focused, if you are committed, if you are ultra confident. If not, you give up, when you have the bad feelings, the sadness, you don't do that. That piece of skill is amazing, but only comes when, by the emotional point of view, everything is positive. So, fantastic. I'm really, really happy. What you mean, team, squad, style? Sometimes you see 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, and sometimes people think it's the same. It's never the same, because with the same, let's say, positional tactic base, the important thing are the dynamics that you bring. And I think I want to do my things. I start doing my things. I hope that you don't understand it very, very well, and you don't speak about it a lot. But, positional play is different, and I think very adapted to the players. I try to give the players comfort, especially in this moment where, a little bit of emotion around it. I'll try to give them comfort, and give them comfort is to play them and ask from them things that they can give. Sometimes we complicate things. Sometimes we ask from the players things that they are not ready to give. I try to ask the boys, Dele, of course Harry, Son, Lucas, Harry Winks, Eric. I try exactly to give them the easier job for them, and the easier job is adapted to their qualities. And I think Dele feels very comfortable in this role, with freedom, but following principles and following things that we do in training. So I think they are fine. I think they are fine, and we have a game in 2 days. I think we can go and win that match at home and qualify Champions League, and then I think the mood, the confidence comes high for the boys. The most difficult moments for me in these 11 months, a part of the summer where for the first time I didn't have the pre-season, and I was looking at other managers, clubs, teams doing pre-season. The thing that was the most weird feeling was when I was going to football stadiums, and sometimes I was finding myself, what am I doing here? Here, in the box, here, in Sky Studio, what am I doing here? That was the most weird feeling. I belong there. That's where I belong. So today the feeling is I was where I belong. That's my natural habitat. Was I extra emotional? No. Was I nervous before the game? No. But I just love it, and especially when things go in your direction. Of course, it's the best thing in football is to win matches. No. Yesterday in the dressing room, I felt I felt that they were a bit like, they don't know if I like. The music in the dressing room at the training ground was low, so maybe this guy likes, this guy doesn't like, allows, doesn't allow. But the dressing room during the week is their home. They can do what they want. But when you go away, the music after the game, I like, because a victory is something that you have to value. It's hard to win matches. We work hard in these 2 days. The boys, they work hard today. It's something that you have to value. You cannot win a match and just leave it like, okay, we won. The same way you cannot lose a match and after a couple of hours you are in the nightclub enjoying with your friends. You have to value defeat. You have to value victory. When you lose, you have to feel it. When you win, you have to feel it too. So I was happy. The music was loud. I don't care which music it is. I just like the feeling that the boys are happy and the boys are happy.